I'm Barbara Bledsoe. I teach at Central Senior High School in Victoria, Virginia. I've been here for 23 years, and I'm currently assigned to teach biology, but I've also taught earth space science and human anatomy and physiology. The activity that the students were involved in today included the use of a new microscope that we just got last week that hooks up to the computer, called computer microscopes. The students first got used to using this new form of technology. They wanted to see what the limitations were, what they could magnify, by how much. And so we played around with the microscopes at first to see what they could do. And then they had to select a topic that their group of 3 was going to research and utilize the technology of the new microscopes to take snapshots and videos and incorporate into a final PowerPoint presentation to present to the class the research and the information that they had retrieved from the library as well as the internet. They selected their own groups. So the first goal and foremost goal is to learn something new and have fun while you're doing it. The second goal is to use the new technology that we just received to enhance their learning and have something new for them to work with. The third goal that I had in mind when we started to form this project in our minds and then actually see it happen in the lab was that their creations of their PowerPoint presentations using, of course, their resources available on the internet, the library, and the new microscopes would be to present what they learned to others and share the information that they had just received in the PowerPoint presentation, not only to their classmates, but then to use later on for other classes. The assessment of the students includes a rubric that specifies all of the various components on which they will be graded. This particular project was going to count, or is going to count, as a test grade. And in my class, the tests count as 1/3 of their 6 weeks grade. I gave them an initial rubric a couple of days ago and had them examine it, make revisions, because I feel like they need to be involved in the decision making on how they are going to be evaluated. They will assess each other, they will assess themselves, and I will assess them as well. And then all 3 components will be included in the way that they are graded. We took them out of the box and played with them on Thursday last week, and today is Friday of the following week. So they reenacted the learning to use the microscope to see what they would do. Of course, they had done several days of research, so they reenacted some of the research today. I would estimate, since this is my first time doing this activity, that 2 weeks should be allowed if you are on block schedule. Power sharing is something that often shows itself in unexpected situations. Some of the students would get stuck in one task in the PowerPoint presentation or using the internet even. Sometimes the microscope wouldn't function the way that they wanted it to. So they would get assistance from the people who knew how to get the equipment to work. I like to let the students know that I don't know everything and that I can learn from them. I think that empowers them to feel free to speak out in class and share what they do know with me and with one another. I feel that they need to know that I can learn from them as well as they can learn from me.